So, morning, Sean. Today we are going to discuss the new topic that is called error. Error. Before starting error, let us do one activity. आप मार्केट में जाते हो, मार्केट के अंदर आपको बोलते हैं जी एक स्केल लेके आओ। स्केल, सिंपल स्केल की बात कर रहा हूँ। आप जाते हो शॉपकीपर को बोलते हो भाई स्केल दे दे, वो आपको स्केल देता है। स्केल के ऊपर जो टोटल लेंथ लिखी हुई है दैट इज सपोज 14 सेंटीमीटर लिखी हुई है, लेट अस सपोज। But when you measure with your instrument, you find that its length is 13.9 centimeter. It means there is a difference between the true value and whatever you measured. That difference between true value and measured value, this is my topic that is called error. Error concept basically come when we perform the experiment in physics lab. Number of experiment we perform, maybe we're not able to get the exact answer is written in the theory book, so that might be due to the some type of errors. So if I go for errors, error is further divided into basically two categories. सबसे systematic error and second is a random error. Systematic, as the name implies, systematic means whose cause known to us. We can remove this error. How we can remove this error? By doing proper experiment. Maybe there is a fault in instrument, maybe atmospheric conditions are not suitable. For example, you know that when you perform the experiment of Ohm's law, there is written under physical condition remain same. So such type of error, whenever in your experiment, this is called systematic error, whose cause known to us and we can remove. But another types of error that is called random error. It is further two different types. You can see the notes is written. Next is a random error. A random error cause not known to us. हमें रीज़न ही नहीं पता है कि दिस एरर इज ड्यू टू व्हाट. We are doing the experiment, we are proper experiment, doing all these things, still we are getting the error. Such type of error we cannot remove, only we can minimize. We can only minimize this type of error. And the method to minimize this error is only to take mean oblique average of observation. This is the only method. When you perform the experiment, you get some observation, you will take its mean only to reduce the random error. This is the one. But if somebody asks you, can we remove random error? No, we cannot remove. Systematic category, there is another type error that is called gross error. Gross error is due to carelessness of observer. Due to carelessness of observer is not doing experimentally this doing a proper experiment is not taking, or she is not taking reading properly, the instrument setting is not proper. So such type of, which is category of systematic, is called gross error. So these are the types of theoretical definition. Now I come to the numerical application. The first, in numerical we define absolute error. So pay attention, absolute error. Let us suppose you perform an experiment and you get two observation, A1, A2. Let us suppose A3. Now I want to find the absolute error. Absolute is basically the difference of true value minus measured value. The magnitude of difference, that is called. But the problem is in observation, how to find the true value. In order to find the true value, you will take the mean. बेटा ध्यान से देखना. You will take the mean. How to take mean? A1 plus A2 plus A3 divided by 3. This is what we call, this is called the mean. This mean will give you the true value. Now I want to find the absolute error in each of the observation. Absolute error represented by delta symbol. Now I want to find the absolute in first observation. What I will according to formula, true value minus measured value. What was true value? It was a bar and measured value is a1. Similarly, what is a2? That will be a bar minus a2. What will be delta a3? Like this. You can take different absolute error in different observations. So I think it is clear. Whatever answer comes, if it is negative, this line shows that we are taking the magnitude, neglect the negative sign. For example, if I solve, I get answer is minus 0.2, but you will write it as a 0.2 since it is a magnitude of neglect this negative sign. Next topic that cover I that is called mean absolute error. So as the name applies, mean absolute mean. So ठीक है, so very easy how to take mean. Delta A bar, so we have taken delta A1, delta A2, delta A3, so its mean will be this divided by 3. That will be the mean. So this observation take its mean, that is called mean absolute error. Next comes category that is called relative error. Relative error. So when I talk about relative error, it is the mean absolute error divided by true value. This is called relative error. This value divided by this value. That ratio is called the relative error. Next topic that comes, that is called percentage error. In percentage error, what you will do, you will multiply this with 100. So its relative error multiply by 100, this is called percentage error. So this concept we will use in solving the numericals. If I discuss, for example, the time period of simple pendulum, I am taking only two rating. One is 2 seconds. Another is time period is comes out to be 3 seconds, let us suppose, and I want to find the percentage error in observation of this time period of a simple pendulum. I repeat, sorry.